The original Cuck.
Yeah.
You're like, you can watch this and record it, I guess.
That's the reason why you have that chair right there, right?
But no, I'm the Cuck in my own bedroom. Oh, brutal.
It does seem like a precariously placed chair.
Yeah, on this set, yes it is. Holy shit. That is
But it is a rolly chair, so
it is a rolly chair.
could just be coincidence. But if that was like a stationary chair faced that way, that'd be a problem.
Yeah.
Just a happy coinkadink.
How'd I end up here?
Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Today we made pasta fagioli.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Which is like a soup, but I made too much noodles. So
it's like a pasta soup hybrid.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So I really hope you guys like enjoy it. Really, I really do.
Yeah. Also,
This is our guest.
oh, this is Luke Demus, world famous.
World famous.
If somebody's watching from somewhere other than America, yeah.
Yeah, that's technically
I've
true.
been to
So
that.
if someone from outside of America, even if it's like Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
that still counts as worldwide.
Puerto Rico is not a state.
Nope. Yeah, that's a weird thing. It's like America, but they're also like, no.
They have to pay taxes but don't get voting rights, I think is the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they get,
There's just a territory.
So-
So it's like what?
so they're Americans, but they get,
what rights do they have?
yeah. They're Americans, but they get none of the benefits of actually being American.
Exactly.
Which is already pretty low.
Yeah. If problems become too hard for the government to solve, they're like, yeah, nah, we're not affiliated with that.
They're like, disaster relief?
Are you
Good luck
kidding?
with that.
In this economy?
Straight up.
But then they also have the money to do it.
Mm.
Puerto Rico should have their own.
Ideally.
Or they're probably not
but
allowed
they
to
pay
make
taxes.
money. Yeah.
They pay taxes, so all the money goes to the government. Then government's like, yeah, I don't know. You're not technically a state.
What's the other one? Guam?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
Guam.
yeah.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
It's part
Are
of
those
the
the only
U.S.
two?
Virgin Islands, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a name.
Not so
Yeah.
virgin after Mollman went.
Yeah, it became extra virgin.
Extra virgin.
Like the fucking olive oil. In case you didn't get that reference. Felt like I needed to spell that out for you. But yeah, this food looks
The
really
food
good.
is so hot. I don't
Real
know if you
good.
guys can see it.
It's good.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
people like hate eating on microphones? Isn't that like the number one?
Some
Well,
people do,
ideally,
yeah.
you shouldn't. If I have the microphone set up correctly, no one should hear us eating, just us talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's also a specific type of content that people really love those kind of sounds.
Yeah, the
Misophonia?
ASMR.
Or no, that's one where they don't like it. ASMR.
ASMR is what they like.
Mhm.
ASMR, I cannot get behind. Every
Yeah.
time I hear someone whisper like into the microphone,
I hate it.
it like makes my entire body just tense up.
It makes me
is
want
the-
to take my ears off and just put them down. Like,
Return to sender.
Mhm. This is a bad day to have ears.
yeah. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Just ASMR people, the way that like they speak into the microphone, like, stop whispering in my ear.
Some people
Get outta here!
love it, I think.
I
I
hate
don't know
it.
exactly what it is, but
It's also like a genre of like porn too, and that's also weird. Not to like ruin everyone's kink or whatever, but like
what does it just close up sounds?
it's the same thing, just like talking into it, but you're also doing sexual acts or whatever, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like a category on Pornhub for that.
Absolutely, there is.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. World famous.
No, but there really is for like deaf people.
Yeah, deaf people.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They can watch whatever porn.
Yeah, they can watch it, but they can't listen to it.
They can't listen to it.
But
No.
they can't listen to any type.
But like
They can't
So
listen
as a
at all,
Pornhub-
actually.
and like I was scrolling through like different videos, and eventually I got to this part where it was like for deaf people.
Whoa, I
Yeah,
wonder
there's a
what that
category
is.
for deaf people.
I was like, oh, how did I get here?
Doesn't that just mean there's like subtitles? Is that the only difference?
I don't know.
It's just every video on
Okay,
Pornhub
yeah.
also with
Yeah,
that
that's
would
what
be
I was
it.
thinking.
God, that's a lot of typing for somebody. That is a full-time job. And
Oh,
a half.
Yeah,
Oh God, no.
Pornhub's progressive in that they refuse to use AI for subtitles.
Not progressive because
Sex.
the subtitles are doing it against their will.
Say what the subtitles say.
Non-consensual subtitles. It's a questionable word to use for
There's,
sex.
there's no other way.
There's absolutely no other way.
I don't know. Does anybody want to be subtitling? Really? Like, it's always against you.
Right. Well, I feel like if you're subtitling, you're doing it for a job.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's worse things you could be watching to subtitle for than porn.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Unless the
I feel
porn's
like,
like,
Downton
what if it's
Abbey.
like really late? Yeah, fuck Downton Abbey.
don't you mean Downton Abbey?
Downton Abbey. I think that's what they sound like.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that Downton Abbey.
The food is great. That's the worst British accent I've ever heard.
That's alright. I only really need to be good at food. That's it.
Fuck, this is hot.
Downton Abbey.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah. You're correct.
Yeah.
There's, I want to see. I'm going to pull up the Twitch stream on here.
You want to watch how bad the accent was?
Well, I
again?
was seeing that one's at a different time, and that one's at a different time.
Yeah, this
No,
one is.
please
This
no.
one is.
So I wanted to get 3 going.
This one's
Oh,
instant.
please
This one's
no.
only.
That was one
This
of
one's
those
only
like.
a couple seconds behind.
That was only one of those like one-time things. No.
We'll have to go back and clip that. We're clipping that.
Oh no.
Play scratch
Oh, no.
offs with the California lottery.
Oh fuck.
My grandpa texted the family group chat that he won the lottery. I'm not kidding, but he was kidding.
Great joke.
I feel like he's done
What a
it
rad
before,
prank.
but he didn't say he wasn't kidding.
But then this time he.
He
then
said he
did
was.
it
He
a
had to
second
step it up. Yeah.
time. So then the third time he does it, he's like, "No, I'm actually like legit. Like I swear on Allah."
Sends a Photoshop picture
Yeah.
of the winning ticket, even though he doesn't know how to make phone calls.
He goes so far at some point he like actually robs a bank. So he's like, "See, I got the money. I got the money.
I have the
I
money.
swear. I didn't win the lottery, but I have the money."
Oh man.
And that's what matters.
Absolutely.
Who cares if you won?
Exactly. Plus, I mean, once you rob the bank, you have the money to deal with the lawsuit, right? Isn't that how it works? Like, if you rob a bank, don't you have the money to get bailed out?
Banks are
Isn't
fake.
that, like, the
There's
whole
no
thing?
money in
So you
there.
can't use the money. That's the thing.
Thank you.
That's the
This is
caveat.
good food.
I'm so glad that you guys like it. I made too much pasta for it.
It is like pasta with soup sauce,
Yeah.
but it is
I like
very good.
pasta.
Yeah, I made too much pasta for it. But, like, they didn't tell me how much pasta to make. So I just
So you
made a
made
bunch
all
of
of it.
pasta.
So you're like, fuck it, all of it.
So I was like, we probably need a little bit more than what I need for the sauce, right?
Mhm.
No, we probably not.
Mhm.
So I made like twice as much.
Hell
Does
yeah.
that make sounds?
This?
Yeah,
It
that's
can.
your
That's
soundboard.
Yeah, that's why I was really curious. I'm like, is you making a joke about squirting right now? I'm drinking squirt.
A silent squirt.
The silent. No, yeah, I got some sound effects. I got. Very quiet.
Yeah, that is
After-
very
I have
quiet.
pretty shit hearing.
I need to adjust the audio levels on this.
A little
But
bit, yeah.
yes, I do have some sound effects.
Nice.
It's just very quiet.
I've always wondered how they do that.
Oh, I
but
got a
that's
fart
pretty
one.
straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah,
Excuse-
you just like do the software and you just add the sound effects to this. And it's pretty
Excuse
classic. Yeah, that was in a soundboard.
Yeah.
He just shit his pants on my
Shit
bed.
your bed.
He shit my bed.
She's being so fucking cute.
Mhm.
So cute.
Oh,
She's got blue eyes.
Yeah.
You don't see many blue-eyed cats.
No, she's a Flare Point Siamese.
mhm.
Yeah.
So she's the right kind.
The alt-right kind.
The alt-right kind. Yeah. Way to slam that dunk after I ooped you. Even though I didn't do that on purpose.
Everybody calls me Hitler's wet dream. That shows, but banana is much more.
Yeah. Banana is Hitler's wet dream.
Yes.
That'll go on her gravestone.
Hitler fucked cats.
Who
I'll
knows?
say it.
Who knows if Hitler was on so many drugs by the end of his life, maybe it happened.
Could be sober too.
Yeah, yeah, it could be so. Technically, it's possible he could have done that sober.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this one's way further behind than that one and that one.
Yeah, watching
no.
all the different delays is kind of it's fucking with my brain.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to see what if I can put this one away now.
No, you're okay. Fair enough.
Or do you want the viewer?
A banana.
Please give me the viewer. Put it back. I need it.
It's on.
Oh, okay. I was joking, but okay.
If you
Yeah,
leave, I'm gonna smoke. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna smoke.
Can't smoke in front of a cat.
No, she really hates it.
She hates it, and she will just instantly dip.
Yeah,
Fucking
and she gets really mad at me too.
Yeah, she is a fucking narc.
narc. I don't like to make a scene. You do you. Live and let live. I'll be
Jeez.
okay.
Yeah,
Make a
I'd be really concerned if you made a scene for any reason. I'd be like, dude, who the fuck pissed off Luke? What happened? Did they like kick his?
I got
Dog
up
or something.
after that fight was over at the open mic.
Oh,
to go
yeah.
do something.
You just to do something but not get involved.
Well, I was considering it.
I went outside. I was about to. I wanted to figure out what was going on. That was
Mental
not fun.
illness awareness.
Yeah. But that's next
Same
month.
thing.
Yeah.
Why can't we do both?
Yeah.
Porque no los dos.
Well, that fight was like crazy though, because it happened 10 minutes before my mic started, and I had no idea what was going on. I just like went outside and like he was just like freaking out, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Mark can take some punches.
Yeah, I certainly hope so, because he's good at making everyone mad at him.
Yeah, that has happened to him like twice or 3 times.
Yeah. Which is like, he's a nice guy. Like,
Yeah,
I
don't
like
know
the
what
dude.
the problem is exactly, but it has happened. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Some people just are like begging for it.
I remember the whole class would like bully this one kid, and eventually the teacher would just get on your side.
Really?
You're like, obviously, you're doing something to cause this.
Yeah, you know it's bad when the teacher's like, actually, you're right. Your kids are right. This kid kind of sucks. Yeah, thank God I was never that kid. What kind of kid were you like in high school? Similar?
With the Wells Fargo Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want,
fuck?
like dance lessons.
What?
Is
Where's
there
it
an
coming
ad? God damn it, it's playing on the fucking royalty-free music in the background. God damn it.
How dare they?
Ads, it's only like an hour in, and it's playing ad. You know what, fuck it. Whatever. We are not sponsored by that credit card company, by the way. That was
Soon.
not my intention. Yeah, soon.
Maybe. I don't know.
These ads hit different. Yeah, they do.
I
Especially
was,
because they don't pay.
I was very awkward up until like junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Started smoking weed, figuring stuff out. And I always wanted to be like a cool kid. And I feel like I figured it out towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you start like comedy like immediately after high school?
Yeah.
Because you started
like right before it ended. I was 18.
So you were like, now that I've hit the cool meter with high school, now I'm gonna make everyone in the crowd think I'm cool.
Kinda, yeah. But it actually was quite the opposite.
Fair
Because
enough.
now it's 6 years later, and I'm just doing open mics, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, same. I mean, I've been doing comedy for like 4 years, and I'm still just doing open mics. Who's the awkward guy in the middle? This is Luke Demus.
Didn't you
World.
already say that?
Well, yeah, but this person just came in to.
Oh,
It's
and
like,
has-
who's the awkward guy in the
Sorry, I don't know Twitch.
Yeah, this is the first time he's been on Twitch.
I'm actually 65 years old.
And strangely, we can believe that.
And awkward as hell.
Do you want any more? Do you want any more fruit?
Yes, please.
yeah.
I was thinking about getting more too. Did you want any more?
I'm still eating.
Basically.
I still got like most of my
Jeez.
bowls. I've just been too
Okay.
busy not eating
Oh
and talking,
For
which is
weeks.
bad.
I don't think it's bad for Twitch.
No, no.
Or for a conversation.
Mm-mm.
Who's the fucking awkward guy commenting? How about that?
Yeah, take that. Get fucking wrecked, scrub.
Oh, you got the
Who's
happy
the-
birthday, everyone.
Yeah, that's what I made the title, because you always open your set with "Happy Birthday, everyone."
Yeah.
I
What is
don't
that?
know what emoji that is. I think they're crying. I think that's what that means. I think that's a frog that's crying.
What the? I love it.
Yeah. If for people who don't experience Twitch to go on Twitch for the first time, they just get very confused. Because it's like the frog is like the Pepe the Frog
Okay.
meme, but then Twitch like turns it into like different emotes and stuff.
Gotcha.
Or other streamers have their own emotes, so then people can use it other places as well. Yeah.
Wasn't the Pepe the Frog like racist or something?
I don't think it was initially, but then people just decided that it
Called
was racist.
Okay.
I actually don't know. Chris, was Pepe the Frog was Pepe the Frog racist?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It wasn't?
A little
Okay.
bit, yeah. It
Give
was
us the
kinda like,
origins of Pepe the Frog. A history lesson on memes.
It was kind of like Pepe the Frog was kind of made to make fun of Mexican people.
Oh.
Yeah. Or like not. Wait. Pepe Le Pew made to lay to make fun of French people, and
But they deserve
the cartoon who the mouse who ran a lot, the jumping mice,
it. Speedy
The-
Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez. He was made to make fun of Mexican people, and then,
No.
What?
Pepe the Frog, or like Pepe Le Pew was made to make fun of French people. And then the frog, the hello my baby, hello my darling, hello my small time gal. You know, he was made God, I don't remember this one actually. He was made fun of someone else, but I don't really remember that one. I just remember the ones that they were like kind of like low key racist about.
Gotcha.
Not the frog.
Not the frog, but
Not the frog.
but Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. He was made fun to make fun of like French people and like made fun to make it seem like French people were kind of like predators.
That's definitely like my only reference to French people, and I believed it. So they did their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out propaganda works
Yeah.
sometimes, which
Yeah.
is why it is done a lot.
Yeah.
And why racism still is a thing.
Yeah.
And homophobia
Transphobia and all that shit.
and the French.
And the French. And the French.
And
Fuck
the French.
They might not even be real.
I don't think French people are real.
They're propaganda.
They're not real. They're actually propaganda.
That would actually be a really fun propaganda. You just convince people that there's like a country that exists, but there isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, like,
This is Kryptonians. They're
This
from
is-
Kryptonia.
This is the.
It's like, you mean the Superman guy? No.
No, not
Kryptonia.
Not
It's
all.
like south of South Africa.
And they're
The
like,
southernmost Africa.
They're like the color green, and you get called racist for making fun of them, but they
Because
weren't
they're-
even real to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're from... No, don't. Nope. No.
Ah.
Don't you dare. That's a setup. I've been on Twitch long enough. How about you suck a D's nuts, Zane? I'm so glad I caught that, because you were about to just be like...
I'm not good at pronouncing things. I don't think it would have got. I'm not a great reader.
Oh man, thank God
I
for...
love the effort, but I don't think it would have worked.
Yeah, that's really funny. That's really funny that it's like, man, because of his failing education system, you couldn't even get duped. Too stupid to be duped.
But he is stealing my credit card number, I'm sure.
Yep, absolutely.
It's so funny. Cause like, looks like, yeah, you know, suck on these. And you're like, wait, no!
I was like, no, please, God.
What
like
would've
I'm
happened if I
It's like
said-
I'm watching a soldier in war about to step on a landmine. I'm like, no, and I like pull him out. No, don't do it.
And I'm Lieutenant
Yeah.
Day. A legless fuck.
A legless fuck.
No,
I'm not
No.
accustomed to Twitch shit. I'm not very good at the internet at large.
Yeah, he's very
Am I
off.
even supposed to? Should I just be ignoring him?
If you want to, we can. We
No,
can just ignore
I'm kind of.
the
I'm
chat.
kind of liking. It's a game.
Yeah, part of
See?
the fun of this is being able to talk to people that can see you, but you can't see them. It's very
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no, really.
What color am I thinking of?
Blue.
No.
I don't know, I'm thinking like yellow.
No.
Hmm.
No? God damn it.
I realized
not on
I'm
the same
thinking of the
wavelength.
word.
You're
I
thinking
can
of
see
the
you.
word.
Yeah, I'm not like
I
picturing
can't
a
see
color.
you. Sorry, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, dude. That was the whole point.
The
of
whole
it.
point of this stream is so you can see us.
I would hope so.
It would be quite the bummer if you couldn't see us.
Yeah, notice
Because
us.
something is wrong. Have you heard of Ligma? Ligma balls?
Oh, damn.
Got him.
That's how it's done, Zane. Get wrecked again, Scrub Lord.
Again, you would have done just fine if I could read better. It's not your fault.
Mhm.
Don't feel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't feel
Oh,
bad.
no.
You would have duped him.
How many books do you guys read?
How many books? I
Like-
read like 2 a year.
Okay, not bad.
I'll get through maybe like 6 a year.
You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Mhm. How do you read?
I've been trying.
You've been trying?
Giving it
What's
a shot.
what's a
It was
book
like
that you're
reading
reading right now?
harder.
Nah, not trying hard enough, I guess.
What's the last book you read or attempted to read?
I watched this movie about. It had Steve Carell and his son was dying from doing meth, and I had
Oh, no.
bought that book, and it turned out to be Steve Carell's son.
Oh, really?
It turned out to be his book, but I had just picked it up at the thrift store because the cover was cool.
Oh,
And I was
shit.
like, oh, I should give that a try.
Do you remember what the name of it was?
Tweak.
Tweak.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have not heard that before.
It's not Steve Carell's actual son. I don't know.
But
if I made that
it's
clear. Steve
okay,
Carell
gotcha.
actor's son.
Gotcha. That makes a little bit more sense. But the book and the movie is called Tweak. Did you
The
watch
movie was called something.
Shrek?
My boy or something.
That's my boy.
That's my boy with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Andy
That's my
Samberg.
boy.
That's a good one.
Boyhood?
No, it's something like that though.
Is it just My Old Boy or something like
I
that?
love you, boy.
I love you, man. It's like as soon as we get close, we just go completely
Go to
far
two-
away. But the movie was good, and that inspired you to want to read the book,
Yes.
Yeah.
and also because the cover was cool.
The cover being cool made me buy it at a thrift store because I'm always trying to read, but it just
That's
doesn't work. And then
Yeah.
I've been thinking, like, you can't help but read that Mollman comedy, but when you put a bunch of words on a page, suddenly it becomes effort.
yeah. Well, for me, it's kind of like a lot of times I just mindly watch short YouTube videos instead of watching like a series or a movie because I'm like, I don't want to just I have other things to do. I'm not gonna just sit around and watch an entire movie. But then I just watch 2.5 hours of YouTube videos anyways because I'm like, it's the commitment.
All
know.
at once.
Yeah, it's all
Like
at once.
buying a car in payments.
Yeah, exactly. I want to finance my words.
I just deleted TikTok.
Yeah?
I'm proud of myself.
Congratulations.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now that you're free?
I don't know. I'll probably go back, but it's been interesting. I just wanted to give it because my screen time on my phone wasn't that much until TikTok. Oh shit!
No,
You
keep
can do
talking.
drugs on, on Twitch.
You are technically allowed to do drugs on Twitch as long as it's legal in where you're doing it.
Yeah, it's totally legal.
Yep.
I'm just taking it down.
I forgot
Continue.
what I was saying.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, what were you saying?
I'm trying
Oh,
to do it
TikTok.
subtly, but
Yeah,
there's
you
no way to do
deleted
it
it.
subtly.
You might go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to, but just felt like I had time back, but I don't know what to do with that time yet. I could be productive.
More podcasts.
More podcasts, more stand-up,
More writing, more stand up. Yeah.
more coffee.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if that was getting in the way with from TikTok. You have coffee and TikTok at the same
Yeah,
time.
probably can.
Yeah. Are you a coffee guy?
I like a morning coffee. I've been putting a little bit of kratom in my coffee.
Kratom? What is
Okay.
that?
They sell it at like smoke shops. It's an interesting little. It's almost like a pre-workout kind of. It'll get you fucked up if you do enough of it, but
Like fucked up
Just
in
like a little-
what way?
it's like a tiny mixture of every drug. I feel like.
Oh, rip. I mean, that's
like a
what sound-
1% of every drug.
Okay.
Like you're relaxed and. Have you done it?
Yeah. It really depends on like the kind that you get.
You're like,
So, like-
relaxed and a little euphoric.
Yeah, if you get the ones that like are specifically meant for as an upper, like it's really good if you are hard up on uppers, but you can't get them. I used to work at a smoke shop for a couple years, The hybrids are really good if you want to stop smoking weed as much. So you mix them with like your morning juice and stuff. The downers are really good if you're trying to get off of, I can't remember what it's called.
Opioids.
Yeah.
Mm.
It gets you off opioids, but then you can get
Yeah.
addicted to that, I've heard.
Yeah, they're saying
like,
that
if
they're
you,
saying
if
that
you have an
kratom.
addiction, then you can find an addiction in other places,
Mhm.
whether it be like exercise or like religion or in other places. But like
Yeah.
kratom is another way that you can like supplement your addiction, basically.
Yeah, this person's saying that it is technically an opioid.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to assume that you're what
I
you're
think
talking about.
it's, yeah, I think it's
About as
something
much
like-
as sesame seeds.
I have just
Yeah.
recently
Yeah.
heard about
Wait,
But, like,
sesame seeds
not
are
sesame seeds.
sesame seeds are opioids?
Not sesame seeds.
Poppy seeds?
Poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds. That's
Yeah.
right, because you can like eat poppy seed muffins and like test positive on the drug test and
Mhm.
whatnot.
Yeah.
it. That's just what you say.
No, well, I remember MythBusters doing an episode on that, and they were like, "No, you can eat like 2
Whoa.
poppy seed muffins. You can just test positive on like a pee test
Oh, shit.
for like drugs. Yeah, it's like enough to ruin your career."
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair at all.
No. Turns out drug testing isn't an accurate way to tell whether or not someone needs a job or is going to be a good worker or not.
It's it's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
It shows that you can get clean for a drug test, and that's what's important.
I
Yeah.
guess.
that
yeah.
you can figure your way around
Yeah, I guess.
it. Because if you can't get clean for that, then you're
You're
gonna
probably
be-
just
go a little off the rails,
potentially, yeah.
depending on the drug.
Like the banana just reached out.
She just like reached out trying to paw. Looks like she's like stretching.
Yeah, you can fake pee tests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There are
Or-
ways you could fake. I had a friend that tried to fake pee tests. Back when I lived in Wyoming, he bought like fake pee, and he took some like surgical tubing to make sure it would like be warm, because you like have to tie the pee to your leg or whatever, so that way it's warm while you do it. He didn't get the job. I don't think it worked. He ended up
Yeah.
getting a different job that ended up being better anyways, but like,
The
Making-
grass is always greener.
yeah, faking.
I've only ever known people that have done the drinks, detoxes.
Detox.
That's right. That's right.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had to take a drug test for a single job.
That's...
I've never had to take one.
I had to when I worked for AT&T tech support, and I held a lot of water in my mouth for it because I had smoked a doob right before.
So that might not have even worked.
No, it totally worked, and they hired me on the spot.
Really? Did you like walk into the interview with water still in your mouth, and then they're like, "Hello," and then you just went,
No, like
Hello.
They told me okay.
just like a waterfall. Hi, I'm Chris.
No, so they had like an interview, and then they were like, okay, yeah, now we're gonna do a drug test, and I was like, oh, okay, my mouth is really dry. Like, what kind of like drug test are you doing? And they're like, mouth swab. I was like, okay, my mouth is really dry. I need like water.
I need water in 30 minutes.
Yeah, so I just held water in my mouth until they were done.
Nice.
And they
Never
were like,
taken
yeah,
a
you passed. You're cool. I was like, okay, cool.
So
This
they
is
were
my
like,
a
shit.
good way to do it.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
We do not condone faking drug tests to get into a job, by the way.
I might. I don't know what kind of legal ramifications there
Yeah.
are, but I don't think it's the worst idea I've ever heard.
I think as long as, allegedly.
Yeah,
There, now we're
allegedly.
safe. We just have to say the word allegedly, and now we're
Allegedly.
absolved of all responsibility. It's
Yeah.
unnecessary for a lot of jobs. Like, if I'm a bartender, if I had a drug test for bartending, I'm like,
Yeah.
I have.
I'm selling drugs.
Yeah, I'm literally selling drugs.
Yeah.
Like, especially in Reno, it's like, dude, first time I went to fucking the Elbow Room at an open mic, bartender was getting, like, fingered behind the bar, and you're telling me I have to do a drug test? The fuck?
So wrong.
Fingered in the elbow.
It's a true story.
That seems like a novel. We already went over
it's a smut book.
that.
It's a romance book, Fingered in the Elbow Room.
Was that the happy hour?
Someone was happy.
Yeah, someone's happy hour.
She was happy for at least that couple of minutes.
That'd be wild if neither of them were into it.
They're just doing it like, God, I fucking hate my job. I just want to hurt her from the inside. Yeah.
Yes, you don't get workers' comp.
Yeah,
But
that's...
have either of you ever gotten workers' comp for anything?
No,
No.
not even when I got hurt at Zoo Lily, and I wasn't
What
even
happens
smoking
there?
weed at the time.
What happened?
Zoo Lily?
Yeah, it's like Amazon for pregnant women, basically.
Oh. Maternity Amazon.
Yeah, like maternity Amazon. And I got hurt
Abortions
over
by
there
mail.
from like
Mail-in abortion. It's like Netflix, but old school
yeah.
for abortion. Sorry.
Go ahead. So I was trying to get workers' comp for it, and they were like, nah.
They're just like, no.
Yeah, and they were like, that sucks for you.
They're just like, wow, I guess you're in pain.
Yeah, you're 19, you were probably on drugs. I was like, nah, like, I'm not even smoking drugs. Like,
Trying.
you did this to me.
I feel like you could have stood your ground.
Yeah.
No, I was 19. I was like, guys, and they were like, can't do it. Not possible. I was like, that doesn't sound right to me. And they were like, nope, can't do it. I was like, okay, all right, I guess I quit. So I quit.
Really?
Yeah.
Instead of them giving her workers' comp, you're like, all right, I guess I'm out.
Yeah, it was one of the things that like caused me to quit because I was like, all right.
This is kind of under the table workman's comp, but my dad accidentally hit me with a sledgehammer, and then he paid me out for the day.
This was when you were working for your dad.
Yeah.
How
We were
did you-
doing construction. He didn't hit me with the actual sledgehammer, but I was like under a piece of wood. My head was against it, and then he hit the piece of wood in another spot. Or it was pretty much on top. But I didn't get hurt too bad. But that might explain all this that I got going on.
Like it explains a lot. Where you're like, oh yeah, that's where the trauma is.
You immediately just, instead of going home, you just went to an open mic. You're like, all right, time to do comedy.
Yeah,
I have the urge.
This is what happened to me today.
I have the urge to make people laugh on stage.
Worst job you've ever had, Mollman?
Me? Probably the last job I had before my current one. I was in customer service for a real estate company, but it wasn't even just a normal real estate company. It was like a weird third party one where like you wouldn't talk to the real estate people directly. Like we were like a weird middleman in between the people buying the house and the apartment people and the homeowners.
Like Uber.
Yeah, it was like the Uber of homeownership.
Okay.
So it was like a really unnecessary business, but like it did have its benefits. Like it wasn't just useless, you know. But it was the worst, man. I was only doing it for 4 months. It took me 3 months to train for the job because there was so much information that you had to like learn and get trained.
Did you
on.
need to get like a real estate license?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just doing customer service. It was
Were you guys a shoes off household?
no, you can keep your shoes on.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
These are
If you want to
they're
take them off,
fairly
that's fine.
clean.
No, you're
I'll wear
good.
them to work.
I
or
haven't even
nothing.
noticed.
I just
I was
have
just checking. I
hedgehogs and
noticed
mushrooms on my thoughts. I like to show 'em off.
mixture of Sonic and Mario,
Yeah.
but
Sonic.
actually neither of those. What was your worst job? Or did I interrupt you?
I was in the middle of a sentence, but I was
I just got distracted. I was like, oh no.
like, you were just like, all right,
He's wearing shoes.
all right, Mollman's not being interested in what's with my shoes. Well, what's going on with
I
my
got
shoes?
self-conscious.
No, you're good. No, but basically that drops. I don't know. You know how you're supposed to give like 2-week notices? I gave a 1-day notice. I was like, I'm going to quit tomorrow. Like, no, it was 2 days. I gave a 2-day notice. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna quit at the end of the week because I gave it on Wednesday, and then I drank it. This is before I started drinking. I drank a ton Wednesday night, and then I just didn't go to the last 2 days of work. I gave them a 2-day notice, and then didn't go to those 2 days.
Like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, it was an awful job. I was just like talking to brokers, or like whenever like someone's commission is involved, people get like really rude and entitled.
You
and
have
stuff.
no skin in the game.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, I'm just trying to help you, and they're like, no, this is like $1 million house that I'm trying to sell. This is like my life, and I'm like, but I'm still just trying to help you, you know.
It's like the best way that I can do.
Yeah. Plus,
Like,
I had
this
no
is
idea
what I
what
can do.
I had no idea what I was doing. That job,
Even after 3 months.
no, I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh no, that's not good.
No. What about you, Chris?
Oof. My worst job was probably like,
Not the macaroni grill.
no, actually it was when I was in Oregon, and
Mm.
I was at like a bread packaging place, so I hugged bread all day. Where like there was
You
a loaf
love
of
bread all day?
I hugged.
Huh.
I hugged
That
it.
sounds.
So we would
I'm surprised
we
you
would
didn't know.
slice a thing of bread, like a loaf of bread, and then in order to get it into the thing, we would like we would put it into the bag and then give it a good hug to like get the air out and like twist tie it.
That sounds awesome.
Honestly, it wasn't really bad, but like the hours were awful.
Okay.
The hours were completely awful because like I would work from about like 4 p.m. and then sometimes I wouldn't get off until like 2 or 3, and it's 4 p.m. And like it got to the point where I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. And they were like, yeah, we have an opening in the bakery. You can like go into the bakery. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I'm like, that's what I really want, you know? So I can like be in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is like roll out the dough about like arm's length. But their arm's length was like in total about like 2 to 4 inches longer than my wingspan. And I was like, what do you mean? Because like I'm stretching this out, and like
But you're like 5'0".
I'm 5'2". Okay, on my driver's license, I'm
That's
5'2".
like an average.
But
height.
like, I'm like 5'1.5", and like, so, like my wingspan is not going to be the same as other people who's like 5'5" and up, you know. So like, you got to give me an actual estimate on like how lengthy to like roll the dough, and they were like not giving me that.
Couldn't you just one side and then the other?
No, because they were like, no, roll
I
out
don't
the
know
dough.
my baking much.
So they're like, roll out the dough until it's your wingspan. So I would roll out the dough until it was my wingspan. So as far as I could stretch out, that's how the like string of dough could stretch out.
That seems like an insane amount of dough.
Well, that's how it was for like pretzels and stuff. And then you would like fold it into a pretzel, and it'd be like a good pretzel size, about this big or so. And they were like, "You're making these too small. Like, what are you doing?" I was like, "You told me, like, my wingspan."
Yeah, I didn't know that there would be like.
Like, you gotta tell me how fucking long. Like, you can't just tell me, "Oh, it's your wingspan." Tell me how long I need to roll these.
Mhm.
Because my wingspan is different than your wingspan.
Right.
And their wingspan was like, because they're like 5'7" and up, Like, they have a wingspan of 5'7" and up. Like, I have a wingspan of 5'2". You know? At the very most. That's if I'm wearing heels.
Right.
5'2".
Heels on your hands.
Exactly. Precisely.
I didn't know there was a wingspan requirement for baking.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like, if
those
your
short
wingspan
kings
is
are gonna
like,
be pissed.
I can't do this.
Mm-hmm. Insane. I'm too short for this
I'm
job.
too and they're like, it's okay, it's good. Like, it's easy. You just gotta do the wingspan. Like, what are you talking about? My wingspan's so much shorter than yours.
This seems like something that could have been figured out.
It really could have been figured out, but it wasn't figured out.
It
That's
just
the
was.
thing. It wasn't figured out.
I feel like so much of your issues with jobs are, hey, this is a problem, and they're like, yeah, it is, but we're gonna do nothing about it.
Yeah. That's
And then they get mad at you for it, and you're like, I've been telling you this is a problem.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how much louder I can say this is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much louder I can be.
I couldn't really hear you over the clapping, so maybe
That
that was the
clap it.
problem.
Dude, those were some solid claps.
Man, I am a loud clapper, I will say that.
That was, dude, that, like,
That wasn't even close.
that, like, threw me off.
I am a loud clapper.
Jesus. Sorry to everyone that might be having headphones on. Those were efficient ass fucking claps.
They were efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient claps.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you finished your bowl.
I did.
I had money on the under for sure.
And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna finish a
Yeah.
second bowl.
Luke's
I
just
did
like,
not
I've never
finish
actually
the second
seen you
bowl."
eat food before. So I just assumed you wouldn't eat all
Well,
of it.
now I got Twitch, so maybe I'll watch next week.
Yeah.
Check in on you.
Hell yeah.
Is Mollman
Make some
eating
good
food
food.
again? Find out next week.
There's no way.
There's no way he's gonna eat food again. There's no way. That's his monthly meal.
No, actually.
I get my nutrients from photosynthesis.
No.
Bake in the sun.
I don't know if you would handle that too well.
No, I get
Extra crispy.
yeah, I get heat sickness really easily.
Oh,
Yeah.
heat sickness sucks.
Yeah, it's the
no,
worst.
It really
Yeah.
does suck.
Might hit
Okay, you go poop or whatever it is you do.
That'd be rude.
That would be rude. Fair enough. Pretzels for next week. Pretzels are good. Have you ever baked a pretzel? Well, wait,
Yeah.
no. You literally just said you were a baker.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's
I know
right.
how to make pretzels.
I assumed you
Also,
did.
like they taught me in catechism, in like Catholic class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they taught me how to
What?
make pretzels in catechism.
What?
Yeah.
Why? When were you in catechism? This was when you were a kid?
Yeah, either 2001 or 2003 to about like 2010 to 2011. For a while.
Did they teach you how to make just pretzels, or was it other? Was cooking part of it?
Well, yeah, kind of. They taught me how to make pretzels. They taught me how to make the bread of Christ. They also like
Nice.
we also like
Nice.
heavily dissected the Bible, but I didn't really pay attention a lot.
Right.
Mainly because I would ask questions and most of the teachers would get mad at me. My mom was my catechism teacher for a good amount of time.
Ah.
So I was pretty much like teacher's pet, and I was even teacher's pet in elementary school up until about like second or third grade. And then that's when my mom stopped hosting catechism. And then it was other teachers. And then I was like, yeah, I know this stuff. And then they were like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
They were like not as serious about it. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I started losing a lot of my faith. And then I started questioning things a lot more, and they started getting a lot more annoyed.
Mhm.
And my mom so they would also like talk to my mom about it, and they were like, yeah, no, like she's being a lot more defiant, like I have to kick her out of class all the time. And my mom's like, yeah, this doesn't sound like Kristen.
This doesn't sound like Kristen. There's no
Yeah,
way.
this doesn't sound like Kristen. I remember I had to have a meeting with the father of the church for a while.
Mhm.
Right before he retired. I remember I had to have a meeting and had to explain to him the reason why I was being so defiant.
Oh, gotcha. And it was because
Go ahead.
you're gay.
Like, no, it was mainly because I had a lot of questions.
Right. Yeah.
Of like, this doesn't make sense. Why is this happening?
Right. Questions are not something that.
Straight people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gay people ask questions.
Yeah, no, really.
You're curious? Curiosity is gay, dude.
That's hella gay.
Bi curious.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
like all the motivational quotes and then just help others come.
Oh, you're talking about in my bathroom? Well, okay, so originally it was just help others, but my friend Gray, she wrote that. She wrote the come in there. Are you religious at all?
No.
You seemed very unsure.
I wouldn't call myself an atheist, but I don't like any of the things I've heard either.
Yeah, so
I
you
don't
don't
like any
like-
of the
like-
theories I've heard, but I feel like there's got to be something going on.
So you don't like organized religion?
Maybe I would if I found one I liked, but none of the ones I've heard have
Yeah.
been.
Mm.
Yeah, I totally understand because I don't like organized religion either. I feel like it gets tainted.
I'm a twi mom.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, moms that are like really big fans of Twilight. Never seen it. Never seen or read the books. But I watched a 3-hour video essay on it a while ago and it was good. Learned a lot about a series that I don't know anything about.
I'm one of the women who like to think that they communicate with Snape telepathically.
Oh yeah, there's like this. That's
Like
right.
from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. What were they called? Like Snape wives?
Yeah, Snape wives.
Snape wives.
Yeah.
Just a group
Snape
of wives just
Yeah,
so
part of-
obsessed with
I'm
Snape.
part of the Snape wives.
Dude, the internet's wild, man.
Yeah, no.
You get a
for
fandom
real.
going, people do some weird shit.
Yeah.
That's why, like, Sonic the Hedgehog fan fiction is a thing.
Yeah.
Internet's weird, man.
Yeah, no, really.
People just want to have, like, a community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems
And so-
important.
Yeah, so
Being
then when
alone
people watch
sucks.
Harry Potter and then you're like, oh my god, Snape is the best character ever, and then someone else is like, yeah, Snape is the best character. Let's go tell other people how great Snape is.
Yeah.
And then let's pretend.
Like,
And
I
then,
speak to him on a telepathic level from
Yeah.
another world.
yeah.
Is that Keanu Reeves? I just thought of that.
Keanu Reeves is Snape. No, I can't remember the actor.
Alan
He-
Rickman.
Yeah, he actually.
Keanu Reeves is
Good
so much
point.
longer, so much younger than Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman died like
Dude,
2 years ago,
dude,
Damn.
let me
and I'm
Of
still
old
mourning
age?
his loss. Like,
let me look up
How dare
Alan
you.
Rickman and Keanu Reeves. So there's Keanu Reeves right there, and then Alan Rickman, young.
Young Alan
Young. Oh, there's a good shot of him as a young Snape.
Young Keanu.
Let's do a legit side by side here.
Not looking great for me.
Dude,
It's just
I
the
can't.
hair.
I cannot.
your brain's
I
like,
can't tell
the
white
fair
people
bit of
apart.
I'm so not racist, says Luke Demus. White people just look the same. Keanu Reeves, Alan Rickman, fucking for some
they're
reason.
both the same person, right?
Yeah, like all white people. For some reason, the name Reggie Watts came to my brain, but he's not white.
I don't think there is a white Reggie Watts.
No. No, that is not. No.
I
That's
think
just-
there's like a football player and a musician and a comedian.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they're
that's
all
accurate.
not white.
What's Jerry Springer look like?
Jerry Springer. Why are we looking up? Why are we?
I don't know.
You're
I was just trying to keep the. Seemed like there was a lull, I guess.
So you're like,
He's
let's
dead?
just look up. Yeah, he died.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't really care.
Yeah, I didn't really care either, but it's weird when you like see someone die and you're like, oh, I kind of don't give a shit. I feel weird because that happens a lot with celebrities, and I'm just like, I feel like I should care, but I don't.
Who's a celebrity you would care?
I was really bummed when Norm Macdonald died.
Oh yeah.
I think he was like really the only like significant person that like died that I was really bummed about. Robin Williams was a bummer,
Yeah.
but even then, like I wasn't like super sad about. Like I was like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like it, you know.
Do you have one?
Snape.
Snape.
Well, I don't know because I was pretty crushed about Robin Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was also like really upset about Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
one like that crushed me the most was probably Betty White.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that like
yeah,
that
was
hit
a
me
bummer.
hard because I'm such a huge fan of Golden Girls. Her humor has been so unproblematic and has been so like
it aged really well.
it aged so
Golden
well.
Girls
All
is
of
still
her
funny.
Like Betty White herself.
and like
Yeah.
Betty White herself aged so fucking well. And a lot of things that she did was just like very respectful, and like she even spoke on like some racist connotations that some shows and TVs that movies that she starred in had, which was really nice because she did like actually had comments on that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciated that because she just seemed like a huge, just a genuine soul.
Mhm.
And like you don't find that a lot of
Mhm.
just somebody who's just so honest of what they're feeling, and what they portray and what they say is very very much aligned.
Mm-hmm.
And I strive to be that kind of way, which is the reason why I was so sad that Betty White ended up dying.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know, she's just one of those people that is like, I want you to live forever. I never want you to go.
Mm-hmm.
You always strive to be such, like, the best person you ever want to be.
She did her best at
Yeah, she
living
was a-
forever.
Yeah, no, she really did do her best. And, like, I always want to strive to be that way. It's just... And she was always setting the bar of like, yeah, you could always be better. It's like, you know what, Betty White, you're right. I can always be better. I'll
You're
be
right,
better.
Betty.
I feel like Betty White is your inner monologue.
Yeah, no, really, she really was.
Straight up.
Of just like be kind and be honest with people, and which is what I try to be.
Mhm.
Just be kind and be honest.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Man, I really do try, because, like, sometimes I gotta be a sneaky bitch, and I'm like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like being a sneaky bitch.
I really don't like being a sneaky bitch. I don't like being a sneaky bitch. I don't appreciate it, because, like, I out myself so bad. It's not great, and then I sit there lying awake at night under my covers and, like, wow, I was such a sneaky fake bitch tonight. But, like, people know... So it's okay, but like the person that I was a sneaky little bitch tonight doesn't know.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
that bothers
do
me.
better or get sneakier.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You
Can't
have
do
two
it.
options.
It's too much stress for me. I can't do it.
Yeah, having to like hide shit from people isn't great.
Can't do it.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
one of my best friends, I had a surprise for Brittany.
Even good secrets you can't
Even
keep
good
from.
secrets, and I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my god, like I gotta tell her about this thing, and it's like, no, she doesn't have to know about the thing until she needs to know about the thing. But also, I'm like, now I gotta tell her about the thing, or else I'm lying. You're a dirty, rotten liar.
I don't like lying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lying's
no.
kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I can't do it. Which is the reason why I just out myself. I'm like, this is what I got you. This is my present to you. Here, have it 2 weeks before your birthday.
It's all the same. It's even more of a surprise if you do it that way.
You're like,
I celebrate people's birthday.
great.
When on my time.
Yeah, it's like I'm just celebrating that you've been birthed.
Happy birth.
Yeah, I don't care about the actual day. You know.
I know. I also care. I ruined the surprise.
Yeah. For me, but well, no, for you. But also,
For
happy
everyone.
birthday.
For everyone, I ruined the surprise for everyone. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Happy birth.
Happy birthday.
Birth in
Yeah. I'm glad that you were birthed and not swallowed.
Thank you for not being swallowed or tossed on someone's back.
Yeah. Or tossed on someone's salad.
Yeah. I don't think that's how sperm works.
I don't know what that is. I've heard that term before.
Tossing salad?
Tossing
Yeah.
someone's salad.
You don't know what that is?
Fucking someone in the ass.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was eating ass.
I thought it was fucking someone in the ass.
Alright, we gotta look up Urban Dictionary. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
I don't know. I'm
It's
not
in
gay.
It's in a
I'm not gay in
Burnham
that
song.
way.
That's right.
I don't have a penis. I only have a ding dong.
Yeah. Analingus. I was right, it's eating
Alright,
ass.
okay, never mind. You are right.
Watch out for the
We all
croutons.
learned something.
Oh, watch out for those croutons.
Watch out
man.
for some croutons.
Yeah, that's not raspberry vinaigrette. Oh, shit, son.
Raspberry vinaigrette is just a raspberry of the bowl.
Yeah. Oh. You fucking like that shit, babe? You fucking like that shit?
That sounds kind of nice. Pickly.
So we're gonna stop this stream on Twitch, and we're going to change it to Chatterbait.
Yeah, join us up on Chatterbait.
To watch us. Toss
And
salad.
by us, I mean them.
Yeah, this is gonna be a Cobb salad.
I'm just the cameraman.
Yeah. Cameraman, the original Cuck.
Yeah.
You're like, you can watch us and record it, I guess.
That's the reason why you have that chair right there, right?
But no, I'm the Cuck in my own bedroom. Oh, brutal.
That's the
It
reason
does
why you
seem
have
like
it.
a precariously placed chair.
Yeah, on this set, yes it is. Holy shit. That is
But it is a rolly chair, so
it is a rolly chair.
could just be coincidence. But if that was like a stationary chair faced that way, that'd be a problem.
Yeah.
Just a happy coinkadink.
Oh, what I do here? How'd I end up here? In the Cuck chair. The Cuck chair.
Oh man, okay.
Musical chairs, but the last one sitting.
The last one sitting
Cucks.
there. The last one sitting in it doesn't get the fuck.
Everybody else has an orgy. And
Yeah.
you're just like, yeah, I won.
Go orgy, yeah.
And then all of the winners tie you up onto the onto the chair and fuck in front of you.
It's very much go sports.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Go sports. Here's some broccoli.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching football and you're like, damn, somebody's getting hurt, but I'm pretty entertained.
That's how I used to feel. Like, yeah, the only reason why I would ever watch sports is if anybody got kind of hurt in sports. Like anybody's, whoa,
NASCAR
red
crashes.
flag.
Oh yeah, NASCAR.
Like,
is
oh
boring.
shit, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, especially NASCAR, man. They go round, one circle, and you're like, shit, what's going on? Like, I gotta get higher than this, and as soon as you get fucking high, somebody crashes, and you're like, shit!
Not too high.
What's this?
Yeah, NASCAR is lame as fuck unless someone's almost dying.
Yeah. Unless you're driving too. Like I would
Oh.
imagine it's so much fun. I would love to be a
They're going,
NASCAR
like-
driver.
They're going like 200 miles an hour. They're
For
going so
real.
fucking fast, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I don't have an appreciation.
Well, that's the thing. That's what's so insane to me about NASCAR, because they take something so insane, like taking 50 cars going 200 miles an hour, and they make it the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you could just. It's so easy to not make it shit,
Yeah.
and yet you made it shit and boring.
Yeah.
Because all the cars go the same speed.
Yeah,
You
they
should
all.
be able to, like, mechanic up your car.
Mhm.
Make it go fast.
I think they can, but it's like because they're also like turning, like the tires can only do so much grip and whatnot.
Well, it's not just that. It's the
It's also a safety.
it's the control of the
Yeah.
driver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So some people, if they're going too fast, they'll end up slowing down, and you'll kind of notice that in like roundabouts and stuff like that, of like sharp turns after, if you're going on something like South Virginia or something like that, that ends up being 55 miles an hour, and somebody has to do a turn, but they don't merge over into the turning lane, so they just do a hard turn right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what it is. You're having control of your car at 200 miles an hour. You got to deal with shit drivers all around you who are also going 200 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the best in the world.
Best in the world. They're the best people
They're
who
rich.
are able to afford going 200 miles an hour on a paid-for track.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Yeah.
just about it.
Yeah.
That's
How do you
they're not the best people to drive in the world. They're just the best people who are able to put down money in order to drive on that road in the world.
They're the best wealthy people.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't even know how you get into NASCAR. Do you just like wake up and you're like, oh, there's a
No, you gotta
200 mile
like,
per hour
invest.
car right in front of me?
You gotta buy a NASCAR
Mhm.
car that fits with the parameters of like the actual rules and
Mhm.
regulations of it. So you need to have a car that fits those.
You have to
rules and
already have
regulations.
like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yes. Yeah, precisely.
Mhm.
To take a car, to have a really good engine, and to take it apart to the point that you don't have any other seats in it other than your own,
Mhm.
to be so sleek and smooth to the ground, and also have a pit crew that is able to replace your tires at a moment's notice
Mhm.
as soon as you're in there. You know, like it is a lot of money. It's definitely a rich man's game.
Yep.
It's really nothing more than a rich man's sport of like seeing how much I can pay on this car in order to make it go fast.
Mhm.
Look at how much I can pay on this car to make it go vroom vroom.
Yeah, it's a rich people sport.
Yeah.
That's racing of any kind, because even like Supercross is kind of like that. All of that shit.
Well, except for cross country. Like,
But you can just go outside.
yeah, you can
And
just
just
go
run.
outside and do that.
Seems like the poorer you are, the better it
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to be running for something, or to something.
Yeah.
You're like, if I don't find some food, I'm gonna starve. So I gotta run and grab some food somewhere. Banana likes ya.
I like banana. I
Yeah.
don't like bananas.
You don't like bananas? Not the fruit?
They're
Why not?
fruit?
They're a berry, actually.
Oh,
That's
I didn't
even
know there was a
crazier.
difference.
Yeah.
I
So
thought berries were fruits.
no, berries,
Berries are
have
fruits,
a lot of
but
seeds.
fruits aren't berries. It's probably one of those.
No.
No,
They're just different.
No, not really. Like berries are a completely different thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
fruits will have like single seeds in them,
Berries
and like
have multiple.
berries have multiple seeds in them.
Oh.
Does that make apples berries?
Yeah,
Avocados, fruits.
yes,
Oh.
and like tomatoes are berries.
Tomatoes are berries? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
Tomatoes are technically
But
berries.
aren't
can't
they
think of
also
many.
fruits?
Well, like people have said that they're fruits, but they're really berries.
Huh.
Okay. All right.
So like
It is
avocados
too
are
late.
fruits.
for me to be able to think of this.
Learn tossing
Logic.
salad and berry distinctions.
Yeah.
And
Like-
learning that Alan Rickman is not Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Just
Dude.
wanted the work shown.
I don't know. I feel like Keanu Reeves could have played not Alan Rickman. He could have played Snape. Keanu Reeves as Snape would have been a fun Harry Potter twist. It's just punk.
You're trying to kill the snake.
You're trying to kill it. Thanks for Luke for coming down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
My
coming
first
on.
Twitch experience.
Yeah. I mean, like, online. Sometimes you twitch.
Yeah.
Actually,
When I
I don't know
pee.
if that's true. You twitch when you pee?
Yeah, sometimes.
like what?
I don't know.
Like
Just
your
at the
arm?
end, I'm like.
It's like- It's
Just
kind
give it a
of.
little.
Just gotta shake it off.
Does that happen to you too?
Yeah.
You
sometimes
looked like
after
you
a
knew
real-
what I was talking
after
about.
a really good pee, like, okay, so when I've been drinking a good amount, and then I really have to pee, and I get home, and then I go pee, and like afterwards, you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
I've never had that.
yeah, it's like a full body reaction of just like.
I haven't met anybody else that has that. I don't think I've talked about it much more than this.
Am I not peeing correctly? What's going on?
Maybe you're doing the healthy thing and like peeing when you have to. This is for people who like hold in their pees for an
Edging
unnecessarily
pees.
amount.
I want to feel it. I want to feel like
like-
it's about to burst.
Who have the ADHD pee, where like
You just gotta wait until
Yeah,
the very last.
where you're like, okay, hold on, I gotta do this one thing before I gotta go pee, and then you forget that you have to go pee until later when you really have to go pee.
And then you're just like, just like shaking your entire
Yeah,
body.
you're like doing the dance as you're like unzipping your pants, you know, like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do it, and then afterwards you're like, oh.
Precisely.
Yeah, yeah. See, I get it.
I don't. I love that for you. That
It's
you
a
get
good
to.
time.
Yeah, I love.
You should try it.
Yeah.
I would highly not recommend it. It's not good for your kidneys. Don't hold in your pee.
Oh
It's
shit!
not good
I'm
for your
already
kidneys.
low.
It
Running,
builds character.
I'm already running low on organs. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to risk a kidney.
Don't risk
Probably
a
not
kidney.
worth. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a bummer? That's how I lose my kidney
You
from
should do
holding
crack
in my
or
pee.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, at least if I'm gonna lose another organ, at least make it cool.
Yeah.
I don't have a kidney to give. I've been wasting my kidneys by holding in my pee.
Hey Steven, you want my kidney that smells like my pee? My pee-filled kidney.
The pea kidney.
The kidney.
The kidney.
Aren't kidney peas a thing?
I think that's chickpeas. Oh, wait, no, kidney beans. Kidney. Well, you like mixed chickpeas with like kidney beans.
Or there's kidney stones.
Yeah.
Those are not good.
Those are less than
Those
ideal.
are not good to have.
Mm,
Highly not recommend.
I've never had.
I never-
It's like giving birth through your
Your pee.
really
You like pee out
Your
like a rock.
urethra.
Urethra. Urethra? I hardly know her.
Yeah, man, I can't
Okay.
speak right now. I don't
It's-
even know what's going on with me.
You just get the
I feel
giggles
like that
whenever
was
we
your
talk
only
about
mess up.
Yeah.
I'm just
think
like,
you've
I
been
can't
doing
speak
great.
urethra.
Urethra.
Urethra? I hardly know her.
What do you think? Do you want to promote anything?
On
Yeah.
everything. Luke Demus comedy.
Yeah, follow him. Not around, but like follow him on social media. He's super fucking funny. He's a good friend. Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. for
Yeah,
having me
absolutely.
over.